You don't lose your life in one big mistake. You lose it slowly. In small daily habits you don't even notice. It doesn't happen in one day. It happens quietly. Step by step, choice by choice. And one day, you wake up and ask yourself, how did I get here? How did I become this person? Tired, confused, unmotivated, stuck? The truth is painful, but simple. Your habits are creating your life. Even when you are not paying attention. Every day, you are building something. Either a better life, or a life that slowly breaks you. And the most dangerous part. Some habits feel normal. They feel comfortable. They feel safe. But they are silently destroying your future. Let's talk about them. Honestly. Because maybe one of these habits is living inside you right now. The first habit. Ignoring your own potential. There is something inside you. Something you know you can become. A better version of yourself. A stronger version. A more confident version. But every time you think about it, you say, I'll start tomorrow. And tomorrow never comes. You delay your growth. You delay your dreams. You delay your life. This is not laziness. This is fear hiding behind comfort. Because growth is uncomfortable. Change is uncomfortable. And your brain wants comfort, not growth. So it tells you, relax today. You can start later. But later becomes never. Let me tell you about a man. He always had big dreams. He wanted to start a business. He wanted to change his life. But every day he chose comfort. Netflix, scrolling, sleeping. He said, I just need more time. Years passed. Nothing changed. His dream didn't die in one day. It died slowly, in small delays. And one day he realized, I didn't fail because I tried. I failed because I never started. That is the pain of ignored potential. Not failure, but regret. The second habit. Overthinking everything. You think too much. About what people will say. About what might go wrong. About every small detail. And because you think so much, you do nothing. Your mind becomes a prison. You analyze. You imagine. You create problems that don't even exist. And then you feel tired. Without doing anything. Overthinking feels like working. But it is not. It is mental noise. Let me explain something important. Your brain is designed to protect you. Not to make you successful. So it looks for danger. Even when there is none. Creates fear. To keep you safe. But safety can stop your growth. A girl once wanted to speak English confidently. She knew basic English. She understood words. But she never spoke. Why? Because she overthought every sentence. What if I make a mistake? What if people laugh? What if I sound stupid? So she stayed silent. And silence became her habit. Years later, she still understood English. But she couldn't speak. Not because she was not capable. But because she was trapped in her own thoughts. Overthinking doesn't protect you. It limits you. The third habit. Comparing yourself to others. This one is dangerous. 'Cause it looks harmless. You scroll through social media. You see people succeeding. Happy, confident, successful. And suddenly, you feel small. You start thinking, they are better than me. I'm behind. I'm not good enough. But you don't see the full story. You only see highlights. Not struggles. You compare your real life to someone else's best moments. And that comparison destroys your confidence. Let me say this clearly. Comparison steals your peace. Makes you forget your own journey. Makes you ignore your own progress. A young student once compared himself to his friends. They were speaking better English. They were more confident. He felt ashamed. He stopped trying. But what he didn't realize was, everyone has a different starting point. Everyone has a different pace. Your only competition is your past self, not others. When you compare less, you grow more. The fourth habit. Negative self-talk. The way you talk to yourself matters more than you think. Because you are listening, all the time. If you keep saying, I'm not good enough. I can't do this. I always fail. Your brain starts believing it. And when your brain believes it, your actions follow it. You stop trying. You stop believing. You stop growing. Boy failed one exam. Just one. But in his mind, it became, I am a failure. That one thought destroyed his confidence. But failure is an event, not your identity. You are not your mistakes. You are not your past. You are what you choose to become. Change your self-talk, and you change your life. The fifth habit, avoiding discomfort. You choose easy things, easy entertainment, easy distractions, easy comfort. But life doesn't reward comfort. It rewards effort. Every time you avoid something difficult, you become weaker. Every time you face something difficult, you become stronger. Simple. But we still choose easy. Because easy feels good now, but it creates pain later. Hard feels painful now, but it creates strength later. A man wanted to get fit. Every day he said, I'll start tomorrow, because exercise was uncomfortable. But staying unhealthy became more painful over time. Avoiding discomfort is choosing long-term pain. Facing discomfort is choosing long-term growth. The sixth habit, not taking responsibility. This one is powerful. Blaming others, blaming situations, blaming luck, feels easy, but it keeps you stuck. Because if everything is someone else's fault, then nothing is in your control. And if nothing is in your control, you can't change anything. Responsibility is heavy, but it gives you power. When you say, this is my life, and I will change it, everything shifts. Man lost his job. He blamed the company. He blamed the economy. But nothing changed. Then one day he said, maybe I need new skills. That moment changed his life. Because responsibility creates action. And action creates change. The seventh habit, giving up too early. This is where most people lose. Not at the beginning, but in the middle. When things get hard. When progress is slow. When results don't come fast. They stop. They quit. They go back to comfort. But success doesn't come quickly. Growth takes time. Mental strength takes time. Everything meaningful takes time. A girl was learning English. First, she was excited. She practiced every day. But after some time, progress felt slow. Thought, maybe I'm not good at this. And she stopped. But the truth was, she was very close to improvement. She just needed more patience. Most people quit right before change happens. Don't be that person. Stay a little longer. Try a little more. Push a little harder. Because the results you want are often just one step away. Now take a moment and think about your life. Which habit is hurting you the most? Be honest, because awareness is the first step. You cannot change what you don't see. And now let's change. Start small. You don't need to fix everything today. Just one habit, one step, one change. If you delay, start today. If you overthink, take action. If you compare, focus on yourself. If you speak negatively, change your words. If you avoid discomfort, face one challenge. If you blame, take responsibility. If you want to quit, keep going. Simple steps, but powerful. Because your life is not controlled by luck. It is controlled by your habits. And habits can be changed. Slowly, but surely. Every day, you are writing your story. What kind of story do you want? A story of regret? Or a story of growth? Because one day, you will look back. And you will see, every small choice you made created your life. So choose carefully. Choose growth. Choose discipline. Choose yourself. Even when it's hard. Even when it's slow. Even when no one believes in you. Keep going. Because the life you want is not far away. It is hidden inside your daily habits. Change your habits, and you will change your life.